you doing here again? Well, welcome back to my room. Would you look at that? It's time for another devotional. You're probably wondering why I have a blanket over my head. That's because it's for today's devotional. Today we're going to be talking about how to be the light in the darkness. We've all been afraid of something at some point in our lives, right? Some people are afraid of snakes. Other people are afraid of spiders. But today, I'm going to be talking about one specific fear, and that's the dark. How many of you don't like to walk through the dark? What's so scary about the dark? We tend to be afraid of the dark because we can't see what's around us or where we're going, right? It wouldn't be so scary if we could just shine a light on the situation, right? Our lives sometimes are like walking in the dark. We are surrounded by confusing and difficult and hard times, and they're not always so bright and pretty, right? We can't see what's going to happen next, and these hard times are just like the dark. The only thing that makes walking in the dark easier is the light. A flashlight is a small ray of light, but it helps me get to where I need to go. It does exactly what it needs to do, right? But my lantern is even more light. I can see even better now than when I had my flashlight. But when I turn my light switch on, it is complete light, right? The darkness is gone. Now, I don't have to be afraid anymore because I can see. That light allowed me to be able to see, right? His light is so bright. It is more than my flashlight and my lantern, okay? It is like when we turned the light on and it limited all of the darkness. In John chapter 8, verse 12, Jesus says, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." When we follow Jesus and ask him into our lives, we have the ability to bring light to the darkness. Instead of confusion, we can state the truth. If we walk with the Lord, we will light the way everywhere we go. You can bring a ray of hope to someone, a ray of light, right? To someone who needs it. A smile to a sad friend, and a whole new attitude to someone who just needs a little bit of light in their life. Spreading kindness, love, and generosity shines a really, really bright light. With Jesus in our lives, we don't have to fear because he tells us he is always with us. So we don't have to be afraid anymore. If you choose to follow Jesus and shine his light all around you, you have the ability to limit the darkness, no matter how young you are. So today, I have a couple of questions for you. Number one, how can you be the light in someone's life this week, even if you're stuck at home? Number two, what should you do when you're afraid? And lastly, number three, how can you decide not to be afraid? I just want you guys to remember that you don't have to be afraid because you have the light of Jesus in your life and he's never going to leave you or forsake you. Thank you guys for watching today, and I can't wait to see you guys soon.